So this is the boot that received the most votes from the projects that we had. Hopefully everybody can get what you need made on this boot in time for Christmas. It took me a full day to make to do a whole boot set, 2 boots. So this is the boot we're going to do, and it has a separate little belt, which is optional. So, but I will do instructions on how to do that belt as well. Okay, everyone, I have 2 skeins, approximately 8 ounces of this is Red Heart Super Saver yarn. Of course, you don't have to use the green. And then I'll get the tag for this yarn as we do the embellishments. This is something optional as well. And then you're going to need approximately what to your flavor, depending on how big they are, how you want to set them. But here we have, I attach 5/8 of an inch size buttons, and so I'm sure that a little larger, using 5 up to probably an inch in diameter, 5 would be sufficient. And you don't have to actually make any additional buttonholes on there. It's because they'll probably stretch out. Okay, so everyone, if you are familiar with making the sole, go to my playlist on my homepage and follow the tutorial in the playlist on how making the sole. And so I've already made the sole, so I won't be doing an instruction on that. And so what we're going to do is, to start, the first round is going to be a single crochet starting at the base of the heel. Find your middle stitch at the base of your heel and do a single crochet around using 2 pieces of yarn held together. So we began with starting with a size H crochet hook, and that's a 5.00 millimeter, a size H. I like using the smaller head hook than the flat head hook, but it doesn't really matter. It's just to your choice and ease of comfort. Okay. This sole is for that I'm making is for size ladies 6 to a 7.5 shoe. A person that wears a size 8 could probably go ahead and fit it very comfortable too. So I wouldn't worry about changing the size on that. Anyway, this sole was started with 22 chains, and that will come out equal to 20 equal chains. So starting this sole, so this was with 22 chains, and but I used a size I hook to make the sole of the shoe, and I chained 22 chains, and it will make 20 equal single crochets. So if you want to go with a little smaller, then just use the H hook to make the sole as well, and that'll make for smaller ladies, probably from a size 5 to a size 7 could use an H hook. And I would probably, if you want to just have around a size 5, I would probably change it to just make 20 crochets and then 18 equal, or even a smaller for a preteen or so, female. Although you can come up with another design with this boot and come up with something for the boys. Okay, let's get started. Starting from the heel, and then you're going to go up and on the 20th one stop, and then count over 12 single crochet stitches and mark that. Okay, and you can actually mark this one as well. It's because sometimes I have to go back and realize that I'm doing a tutorial, because I can skip over it. And we're going to make 6 decrease stitches. That's why we use 12, because each decrease is 2 stitches. So you're going to wrap your needle, and then you're going to insert in the first and hold that second one and pull your thread up, move it around, hold it, and then you're going to pull it behind that bar. Okay, so you have your half double stitch loops on, so you're just going to pull it through all of them to get your half double. And so just going to wrap that thread, and I actually had made one before, so this is my third one I'm coming up on. Go into that next stitch, don't wrap it, just go into that next stitch and hold it so that you can go into the next stitch right next to it as well. Then you wrap it, pull it through. Okay, I'm going to do that again because I missed a thread, so you have to be careful with that. Wrap it and then pull it up, and this is the invisible decrease stitch, and it looks better on these boots. Pull it behind that bar, get your half double loops on, wrap it, and pull it through all 3 of them. Make sure you haven't dropped a stitch. You don't want to come back to that. Pull it out. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to my 4th one, and this would be in the next stitch.